So yesterday we had about 8 games that were played across Europe, and out of this we're going to give you some results and of course take a detailed analysis about 2 interesting games that were played. This will blow your mind. You won't believe what happened in these games. So we had Bologna beating Borussia Dortmund 2-1. This was expected. Borussia Dortmund lately they haven't been doing fine. Their form has really dropped. And then we had Monaco beating Aston Villa. Aston Villa, their coach Unai Emery, the former coach for Arsenal, actually did mention that they lost because of tactical mistakes that some of his players made during that game. But I got an opportunity to watch that game. All I can say is that Aston Villa, even though a lot of people expected them to play well and probably score a goal and win, they were outplayed. There was no way they were going to score the way they were playing. They were just following their own shadows. Monaco is a better team. Actually, that explained why they've been so consistent in Champions League, and you can imagine that it's the only team that has beaten Barcelona in Champions League. Okay, Barcelona would have scored 100% win rate, just like Liverpool, but unfortunately they met Monaco, who is far much better than them, and they proved that yesterday. Liverpool managed to win Lille at home at Anfield 2-1. Goals coming through from Mo Salah in 34th minute, and Elliott scoring that winner in 67th minute. Okay, so what happened is that Liverpool scored first, and then Lille scored through David in 62nd minute, making it 1-0. And people thought maybe this would go to a draw until Elliott came in and he scored that goal. Okay, for Barcelona, they played against Benfica, and they won 5-4. So a lot of goals were scored through penalties. Pavlidis, of course, being the hero for Benfica. Unfortunately, they lost. So at some point it was tied at 4-4 after Lewandowski scored 2 penalties in 13th minute and 78th minute. Rafinha also came in and he scored in the 64th minute. But it was Garcia who scored the equalizer to make it 4-4 after being introduced in 18 minutes to regulation time. And of course, Rafinha wrapped it up in 96th minute, 6 minutes after regulation time, and Barcelona walked away with that victory, 5-4 against Benfica, and they remain in second position to Liverpool, who currently occupies the first place. Had Barcelona not lost it to Monaco in Champions League when they lost it 2-1, they could have been topping the table, because they have a better goal difference than Liverpool. Liverpool has 13, positive 13, and Barcelona, they have 15. So meaning they could have been topping the table if they didn't lose to Monaco. But now, unfortunately, they did. So Liverpool continues enjoying the top slot in Champions League, and of course in EPL they are topping as well. So you can see it could be a good season for Liverpool and their coach and the fans around the world. So the table looks like this: Liverpool in first position, 21 points, Barcelona 18 points, Atletico Madrid in third position, 15 points, Atalanta fourth position, 14 points. Of course, out of Messi, maybe we can talk about the fifth position, which is currently occupied by Arsenal, and they have 9 points. Okay. They have 9 points, yeah. So that's how they stand, and of course the games are still going on, and we see this is football, anything can happen. But it's suffice to say that yesterday was the night that we've seen a lot of goals in Champions League than any other day, considering that the games that were played were just 8, and now you have 34 goals. Okay, 34 goals, that's about 4 on average per game. So that's huge, that's a lot, and we're looking forward to today, this evening, that maybe we could also see a lot of goals. And remember, Manchester City, they are up against PSG. Okay. We don't know which one is the better team now, because Manchester City recently, they can't be trusted. They've been going up and down, but this is Champions League and they know what is at stake. PSG, they are currently sitting in a qualifier for round of 16. Manchester City also at the bottom of those who have already gone through, but I think these two teams will both be looking for results because they have to progress. For PSG, if they lose, they'll complicate things. They may just be saying bye to Champions League. So is Manchester City. They are just out. So it will be an interesting game because all the two teams will be looking for results. And okay, if you listened up to this time, why not following our page? You can also follow us on YouTube, okay, on TikTok. We are there. So we'll drop the link below so that you can watch and get updated about the beautiful game of football and a lot of things that we talk about. Okay, so I'll be doing watch along this evening when the games start in Champions League. Please stay glued on the page. If you're not following, follow us and click the notification button so that you are notified when these watch along take place.